詩212首。Thank God for guiding us through today's hymnal. Hallelujah.
Let's bow our heads in silent prayer.
願大家低頭默禱。
Amen. In the name of Jesus Christ, we commence this evening's Friday Sabbath service.
奉主耶穌基督聖名開始今晚禮拜五晚嘅安息四日聚會。
Please rise up and sing hymn
請起立唱讚美詩
130.
130首。
Hymn 130.
130首。
Please rise.
請起立。
我眾聖神的聲音，實皆為主祭司，新天新地，永享安息，萬路為此長演，萬路為此長演，萬路為此長演。耶穌聖子是途順者，傳授安息聖約，今日我們身心清潔，同受安息聖約，同受安息聖約，同受安息聖約。新一星星受福蒙人，如在伊甸樂園，窮變為富，弱變為主，別向安息聖約，別向安息聖約，別向安息聖約。罪人不配向主聖約，誠心不平安，屬靈救活，主在中間，時刻在地與天，時刻在地與天，時刻在地與天。Please be seated.
請坐。
We truly give thanks to God for His guidance.
好感謝神嘅帶領。
that He has allowed brothers and sisters to come together to keep the Sabbath day.
令到弟兄姊妹可以帶到呢度嚟安息佢嘅成日。
This is indeed a blessing.
呢個係我哋嘅恩典。
Now it's time for us to pray.
現在喺我哋祈禱嘅時候。
In our prayers, we ask God's Spirit to be with us tonight.
祈禱時候，我哋求神嘅靈同我哋同在。
That the Spirit of God may open our hearts to receive His teachings.
願神嘅靈可以開咗我哋嘅心嚟接受佢嘅教導。
So that through God's words,
由神嘅話語，
we can be encouraged.
我哋可以被勉勵。
We can be edified.
我哋可以被造就。
And also, we can live a life that glorifies the name of God.
我哋亦都可以活喺呢個世上，活在一個可以榮耀神嘅生活。
In our prayers, I humbly ask that you also pray on behalf of the speaker and the interpreter.
喺祈禱當中，請你亦都為講道者同埋翻譯者嚟代禱。
So the Lord can allow us to have wisdom and eloquence to share with you the mysteries of God.
神就可以賜俾我哋嘅智慧，可以同你大家分享神所嘅話語嘅奧秘。
Let's kneel down to pray in one accord.
我哋請大家跪低禱告。
In the name of Lord Jesus Christ, we pray. Thank God for giving your brother the opportunity to lead service tonight.
感謝神，小弟有啲才智，有啲機會領到今晚嘅聚會。
Indeed, we should have a sigh of relief that we have now entered into the Sabbath.
其實我哋可以咁舒服緊，因為我哋知道我哋已經進入呢個安息聖日。
We can rest from our worldly labours.
咁我哋可以喺我哋嘅世上嘅工作中可以唞一唞。
And we can, in calmness and peace, receive God's words.
咁我哋就可以喺呢個安靜平靜嘅環境，可以接受神嘅話語。
Tonight's title for our mutual encouragement is The Parable of the Unjust Steward.
今日想同大家想分享勉勵，就係呢個不義管家的比喻。
So this was a parable spoken by Jesus.
咁我哋知道呢個比喻就係耶穌所說嘅。
And he shared this with his disciples.
咁佢就同佢哋嘅門徒嚟分享。
But also at the time, he was in the presence of the Pharisees.
咁我哋知道當時佢亦都有法利賽人在場。
This parable is recorded in the book of Luke, chapter 16,
咁呢個比喻就喺呢個路加福音16章
from verses 1 to 13.
由第1至到第13節。
And tonight I would like to use this opportunity to study this parable together.
咁我想把呢個機會同大家分享呢個比喻嘅教導。
When we actually read this parable,
當我哋讀呢個比喻，
it's very easy for us to become confused by its content.
我哋可能對呢個內容好似唔係幾明白，唔係幾清楚。
Because in most parables that are spoken and shared by Jesus,
因為喺耶穌大部分分享嘅比喻，
we tend to have a very good or positive character introduced.
其實耶穌會介紹呢個比較正面嘅人物。
And this positive character will exemplify righteous characteristics.
呢個正面嘅人物就會表明呢啲正義嘅特色。
However, we find that in this particular parable,
但係喺呢個比喻當中見到，
on the surface it looks like Jesus was praising things that are not good.
咁在表面上好似係耶穌喺度讚起呢啲比較唔係幾好嘅事。
For example, he comes across as though he's praising dishonest and unjust behavior.
好似喺呢度讀嗰陣時，耶穌喺度讚緊呢啲唔誠實同埋唔公義嘅行為。
However, when we actually start to unpick the details of the parable,
當我哋開始睇喺呢啲比較細節嘅事嗰陣時，
we realize that the parable actually has a much greater meaning behind it all.
我哋就會發覺到呢個比喻有咁大嘅意義。
In fact, this parable can be divided into two main parts.
咁呢個比喻就可以被分嚟兩部分。
From verses 1 to 8, it gives us the content of the actual parable.
跟住第1至到第8節就係講起呢個比喻嘅內容。
And then from verse 9 to verse 13 talks about the application of the teachings.
咁第9至13節就講俾我哋聽呢個教導嘅用途。
So, as I mentioned before, there was a mixed audience that was listening to Jesus at that time.
頭先所講嘅聽從耶穌嘅話語嗰陣時候，有不同嘅觀眾。
So, no doubt Jesus wanted to share this parable in order to benefit his followers.
無法否認嘅，耶穌想分享呢個比喻係因為佢想為佢嘅門徒嘅利益。
But we find that the verses after this parable,
但我哋發覺經節喺呢個比喻之後，
it covers a lot of not so subtle criticisms of the Pharisees.
咁我哋就見到呢啲比較細微嘅批評，對法利賽人嘅批評。
And in fact, this criticism of the Pharisees was actually justified.
咁其實呢個批評係有理嘅，
Because the Pharisees indeed had the wrong motivations.
因為呢個法利賽人就有呢個唔正確嘅動機，
They centered on presenting themselves as holy men before others,
因為佢想同大家喺佢面前就覺得自己係一個聖潔嘅人，
and also they were lovers of money.
亦都係貪財嘅。
Now, I hope that through tonight's mutual sharing of this parable,
咁我希望在今晚同大家用呢個比喻嘅勉勵。
we are able to receive some good reminders about God's expectation and also God's hope for each and every one of us.
咁我就可以俾提醒到神對我哋嘅期望，亦都對我哋嘅盼望。
Let's look at Luke chapter 16.
我哋打開路加福音第16章，
Let's look at verse 1 to verse 2.
第1至到第2節。
Luke chapter 16, verse 1 to 2.
路加福音第16章第1至到第2節。
Verse 1.
第1節。
He also said to his disciples, There was a certain rich man who had a steward, and an accusation was brought to him that this man was wasting his goods. Verse 2.
第2節。
So he called him and said to him, What is this I hear about you? Give an account of your stewardship, for you can no longer be steward.
耶穌有對門徒說：有一個財主的管家，別人向他主人告他浪費主人的財物。第2節，主人叫他來對他說：我聽見你這事怎麼樣呢？把你所經管的交代明白，因你不能再作我的管家。
So these verses present to us two characters.
咁呢個經節當中，我哋可以見到有兩個人物。
Firstly, there is the master, and then secondly, there is the unjust steward.
第一就係呢個主人啦，第二就係呢個不義嘅管家。
So a steward would have been someone that is hired to manage the things that belong to the master.
咁呢個管家嘅工作就係嚟管理佢嘅主人嘅財物。
It seems that the steward was dishonest.
咁我哋發覺到呢個管家其實係唔誠實嘅。
Not only that, but the steward had mishandled his master's possessions.
唔單止咁樣，佢亦都處理不當佢嘅主人嘅財物。
And as a result, the master declared that this steward must give a final account of his work, and then he was to be dismissed.
咁呢個主人就同呢個管家話：要把你所經管的交代明白，一陣間佢就除佢嘅工作啦。
Since a steward would have authority over everything that is owned by the master,
既然呢個管家就有呢個權威，就可以喺一個主人嘅財物，
he could deal with them however he would like.
佢想點樣做就點樣做。
In fact, he could also conduct business in the name of his master.
佢亦都可以用佢嘅主人嘅名嚟開展呢個工作。
And so it was actually very important for a master to completely trust in his steward.
所以一個主人對佢嘅管家嘅信任一定係好重要嘅。
We find that in this parable.
我哋喺呢個比喻當中，
We see that the master had no longer any trust in his steward.
咁呢個主人就對呢個管家就冇晒呢個信心啦。
The relationship was broken.
咁佢哋嘅關係已經破壞啦。
Now let's look at verse 3 and verse 4.
我哋睇第3至第4節。
Luke chapter 16, verse 3 to verse 4.
路加福音第16章第3至第4節。
Verse 3.
第3節。
Then the steward said within himself, What shall I do? For my master is taking the stewardship away from me. I cannot dig, and I'm ashamed to beg. Verse 4. I have resolved what to do, that when I am put out of the stewardship, they may receive me into their houses.
第3節，那管家心裏說：主人賜我，我不用我再作管家，我將來作什麼？財地呢無力，討飯呢怕羞。我知道怎麼行，好叫人在我作管家之後，接我到他們家裏去。
So we can see from these verses.
咁我哋喺呢經節當中可以見到，
the steward realizes that he'll soon be out of a job.
咁呢個管家好快就冇咗呢份工作。
And not only that, he'll be kicked out of his master's house.
唔單止緊，佢都會被佢嘅主人踢出佢嘅房。
With nowhere else to go.
咁佢就無家可歸啦。
What is he going to do?
咁佢就點做呢？
He also recognizes he has weaknesses, he has limitations.
佢亦都可以見到佢自己本身有呢個限制。
Weaknesses that he also needs to overcome.
咁呢個軟弱嘅事情，佢亦都要克服。
But very quickly, we see that he devised a plan.
咁我哋可以見到佢好快就做一個計劃。
And this plan was to secure his future.
咁呢個計劃就可以確保佢嘅未來。
Let's look at verse 5 to verse 8.
我哋可以睇下第5至到第8節。
Luke chapter 16.
路加福音第16章。
Verse 5 to verse 8.
第5至到第8節。
Verse 5.
第5節。
So he called every one of his master's debtors to him and said to the first, How much do you owe my master? Verse 6.
第6節。
And he said, 100 measures of oil. So he said to him, Take your bill and sit down quickly and write 50. Verse 7.
第7節。
Then he said to another, And how much do you owe? So he said, 100 measures of wheat. And he said to him, Take your bill and write 80. Verse 8.
第8節。
So the master commended the unjust steward because he had dealt shrewdly. For the sons of this world are more shrewd in their generation than the sons of light.
第5節，於是把欠他主人債的一個一個的叫了來，問頭一個說：你欠我主人多少？第6節，他說100盧油。管家說：那你的賬快坐下寫50。第7節，又問一個說：你欠多少？他說100石麥子。管家說：那你的賬寫80。第8節，主人就誇獎這不義的管家作事聰明，因為今世之子在世上之上，較比光明之子更加聰明。
So how did this steward prepare for his future?
咁呢個管家就點樣為佢嘅將來嚟預備呢？
How was he to gain some friends, some helpers to help him in the future?
咁佢就點樣可以交呢啲朋友，呢啲可以幫助佢嘅人呢？
So from the verses that we have just read,
咁我哋當才讀嘅經節，
we can see that this steward made various shrewd deals.
咁呢個管家就有做呢啲幾個比較精明嘅交易。
And he did these deals behind his master's back.
但係呢啲交易亦都喺佢嘅主人嘅背後。
What he did was he reduced the debt that was owed by several of his master's debtors.
咁我哋見到㗎，咁佢就會減少欠佢嘅主人嘅債嗰啲人。
He did this in order to win their favor and hopefully secure their help.
佢咁樣做係因為佢想佢將來呢啲人係可以幫助佢嘅，
and to have good relationship with them.
亦都可以同佢有好好嘅關係。
Some people say that the amount that was reduced by the steward was not necessarily a dishonest thing.
有啲人可能會話緊，其實呢個管家減呢個債，可能唔一定係唔誠實嘅事。
Because that could have been the steward's commission as well.
因為呢個去減少嘅個數目，可能係呢個管家嘅佣金。
But nevertheless,
但係
this is not the most important point.
呢個唔係重要點。
The important point is we see the actions of the steward.
重要點就係我哋可以見到管家嘅行動。
That is, he reacted very shrewdly in order to prepare for his future.
就係話佢好精明咁嘅行動嚟為咗去確保佢嘅自己嘅未來。
Knowing that his future was not very bright.
因為佢知道佢嗰個未來其實唔係咁好。
So therefore he reacted very shrewdly to make sure his future was going to be brighter.
所以佢就好精明緊確保佢自己嘅未來，令到自己嘅未來會更好。
Now in verse 8,
喺第8節，
we also notice that when the master becomes aware of what the unjust steward had done,
當個主人佢見到呢個不義嘅管家做嘅事嗰陣時，
he then commends him for being so shrewd.
佢就同佢講：你作事係聰明。
And then Jesus ends this parable with these words.
咁耶穌喺呢個比喻最後嘅話語就係、
For the sons of this world are more shrewd in their generation than the sons of light.
因為今世之子在世上之上，久比光明之子更加聰明。
So we have gone through the entire content of the parable.
咁我哋可以而家就可以見到呢個比喻嘅內容。
Indeed, on the surface, it is quite confusing.
其實喺表面上係其實都係唔係咁可能唔係咁清楚。
Because seemingly it is like a person's dishonest actions are being praised.
因為好似呢個唔誠實嘅行動係俾耶穌讚嘅。
But this is not the intention of Jesus.
但係呢個唔係耶穌所想我哋知道嘅事。
We know that based upon the final words of the parable,
我哋可以見到喺呢個比喻最後嘅話語當中，
there is being highlighted a difference between non-believers and believers.
耶穌想講俾我哋聽，有呢個非信徒同埋信徒嘅分別。
The difference was that in the world, the non-believers are very wise in dealing with the things of this world.
咁嘅分別就係非信徒嗰啲人喺呢個世上會喺呢個世上做事係會聰明。
And even more so, more wiser than the believers in the things that they do for their future in the spiritual sense.
係為咗佢嘅未來，呢啲人係亦都會比信徒更加聰明。
In the example of the unjust steward,
喺呢個不義管家嘅比喻，
when the steward knew that he was going to be thrown out of his master's household,
當佢知道佢好快就被踢出佢嘅主人嘅家嗰陣時，
he quickly took action.
佢好快就行動。
He wanted to win the favor. He wanted to have good relationship for other people who might be able to help him.
佢好快想得到呢個利益，好快想做呢個好好嘅關係，令到其他人係可以幫到佢嘅。
As a result, he made friends, specifically with his master's debtors.
咁佢就可以同佢欠佢嘅主人嘅債務人可以結交朋友，
So that they felt obligated to help him once he was homeless.
咁當佢無家可歸嗰陣時，咁佢哋就會覺得我一定要幫呢個管家。
We see that he acted very, very swiftly
咁我哋可以見到佢好快嚟行動，
for the purpose of making sure he had confidence in his future.
所以可以令到佢對自己未來有呢個信心。
So what about the believers?
咁作為信徒呢，
Do believers act swiftly in order to make sure their spiritual futures?
咁信徒會唔會好快咁行動嚟確保佢自己嘅屬靈嘅未來呢？
Now, this is the difference that Jesus was trying to highlight to the listeners.
咁呢個就係耶穌嘅重點，係想我哋知道嘅重點啦。
And when we consider the people of the world,
當我哋考慮下呢個世人嘅事，
their minds are focused on the materialistic things of the world.
佢哋嘅思想只係會關喺呢個世上嘅物質上，
So therefore, they tend to be very good managers.
所以佢哋就係呢個好好嘅管理人。
in terms of managing their wealth, they're very good.
佢可以管理好佢哋自己嘅物質，
They're very good at managing their time and their energy.
佢哋嘅時間啦，佢哋嘅精力。
And they manage it so well, all for the purpose of what? For gaining more riches.
點解係可以管理得咁好呢？係因為佢想得到更加嘅錢財，
Based upon the things that they have,
因為佢哋自己本身有嘅事，
they would use these things very shrewdly in order to make their dreams happen.
佢哋所有嘅事，佢哋會繼續嚟用呢啲事嚟得到佢哋自己嘅夢想。
We must not misunderstand Jesus.
我哋唔好誤解耶穌，
Again, he is not praising dishonest actions.
佢唔係喺呢度讚呢啲唔誠實嘅行為，
He is not asking us to focus on materialistic riches either,
佢唔係話我哋而係集中喺呢啲世上嘅物質上，
but rather he is highlighting the shrewdness of these people.
但係佢想我哋集中呢，就係喺呢啲人做嘅事情聰明嘅事。
That is, as an analogy to teach believers that they too need to manage the things that they have.
咁就嚟呢個比喻嚟教導我哋信徒，我哋點樣管理我哋所有嘅事。
To manage our possessions.
我哋嚟管理我哋自己嘅事。
And all for what? For the purpose of gaining eternal life.
因為為咗呢個永生嘅緣故，
And not for materialistic things.
唔係為咗呢啲世上嘅物質事。
Now let's look at verse 9.
我哋睇下第9節，
Luke chapter 16, verse 9.
路加福音第16章第9節，
Verse 9.
第9節。
And I say to you, make friends for yourselves by unrighteous mammon, that when you fail, they may receive you into everlasting hope.
我有告訴你們，要藉着那不義的錢財結交朋友，到了錢財無用的時候，他們可以接你們到永存的帳幕裏去。
Now, when we read this verse, again, it is very confusing,
咁我哋讀呢個經節度，可能我哋就唔係咁明白啦。
especially because the words unrighteous wealth is mentioned.
因為喺呢度講就係呢個不義嘅錢財。
But is Jesus really telling the believers that they should gain wealth through unrighteous means?
咁耶穌係咪話我哋作為呢個信徒係應該得到呢個錢財用呢啲不義嘅方法呢？
And then be generous with this unrighteous wealth?
一陣間就用呢個不義嘅錢財嚟好大方嚟用呢啲錢財呢？
Actually, this is not Jesus' teaching.
但係呢個並唔係耶穌嘅教訓。
When the word unrighteous is used in reference to wealth,
當我哋用呢個不義嚟形容呢個錢財嗰陣時，
it actually can refer to several things.
係可以代表幾件事。
Firstly, it can refer to the way by which the wealth is acquired.
第一就係用呢啲錢財係點得嚟嘅。
In this case, we're talking about using unrighteous methods to gain wealth.
喺呢度我哋見到就話用呢啲不義嘅方法嚟得到呢個錢財。
The second thing it can refer to
第二件事啫，
is that it's talking about the way a person desires to use the wealth.
就係話呢個人係點樣希望使用呢個錢財。
In other words, this is about using the wealth to do unrighteous things.
就換句話嚟講，就係用呢個錢財嚟做呢啲不義嘅事。
And thirdly,
第三
unrighteous wealth can refer to how wealth can also corrupt a person.
就係話呢個不義嘅錢財就點樣可以嚟腐敗影響其他人。
That is, for example,
例如
money can cause and lure people to commit crimes and do other unrighteous things.
咁呢個錢財就會可以令到人嚟犯罪啦，或者做呢個不義嘅行為。
And when we consider the words used by Jesus when he said these things,
當我哋考慮下耶穌所講嘅話語，
we realize that when Jesus talks about the unrighteous wealth, he's talking about the third explanation.
咁我哋就知道啦，耶穌就係嚟形容呢個不義嘅錢財，就用呢個第三個形容。
That is, he is talking about how wealth can corrupt a person.
就係話呢個錢財係點樣可以腐敗影響呢個人。
So let us also look at the Bible in terms of what it teaches us about wealth.
我哋可以睇下聖經嚟點教呢個錢財點教導我哋。
Let's look at 1 Timothy
睇下提摩太前書
chapter 6, verse 10.
第6章第10節。
1 Timothy chapter 6,
提摩太前書
chapter 6, verse 10.
第6章第10節。
Verse 10.
第10節。
For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil, for which some have strayed from the faith in their greediness, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
貪財是萬惡之根，有人貪戀錢財，就俾人又離了真道，用許多愁苦把自己切透了。
So from these verses we can actually deduce that money is not inherently evil.
我哋可以見到喺呢經節當中，錢財本質嘅就唔係惡嘅。
But the love of money can lead to all kinds of evil.
但係如果我哋係貪同埋愛呢個錢財，咁就會令到某些嘅罪惡。
As the verse we have just read, money is the root of all evil.
因為頭先我哋所讀嘅經節就話錢財是萬惡之根。
It is for the sake of money
係為咗錢財嘅緣故。
that some people will consider doing anything in order to gain lots and lots of it.
咁人就會做咩都會肯做嚟得到咁多嘅錢財。
So what exactly was Jesus trying to teach his disciples based upon what was said in verse 9?
由第9節當中，耶穌係想教導佢門徒啲咩嘢呢？
Actually, Jesus was encouraging his followers to be generous with their wealth and with their possessions in this present life.
咁耶穌就想呢個跟隨佢嘅人喺呢個現在嘅生活係可以好大方咁用佢嘅錢財同埋財產。
So that in the future to come,
咁喺呢個未來當中，
that their new friends, their spiritual friends, will receive them into eternal dwellings.
咁佢哋嘅朋友呢啲新嘅屬靈嘅朋友就會接佢哋到呢個永存嘅帳幕裏去。
And this teaching is very similar to another message that Jesus shared while sermonizing on the mount.
咁呢個教導係同耶穌喺山上講道嘅分享有啲係一樣，差唔多嘅。
Let's look at Matthew chapter 6.
喺馬太福音第6章。
Matthew chapter 6.
馬太福音第6章。
Verse 19 to 21.
第19至到第21節。
Matthew chapter 6 verse 19 to 21.
馬太福音第6章第19至到21節。
Verse 19.
第19節。
Do not lay up for yourselves treasure on earth where moth and rust destroy and where thieves break in and steal. Verse 20.
第20節。
But lay up for yourselves treasure in heaven where neither moth nor rust destroys and where thieves do not break in and steal. Verse 21. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also.
不要為自己積攢財寶在地上，地上有蟲子咬，能受壞，也有賊掛窟窿來偷。只要積攢財寶在天上，天上沒有蟲子咬，不能受壞，也沒有賊掛窟窿來偷。因為你的財寶在哪裏，你的心也在哪裏。
Here Jesus taught his disciples and followers the importance of laying up their treasures in heaven.
咁呢度耶穌就教導佢嘅門徒就話呢個積攢呢個財寶在天上嘅重要性。
Storing your treasure in heaven rather than storing them on earth.
就積攢呢個財寶在呢個天上，並唔係喺呢個地上。
And this teaching is very important.
咁呢個教導就係好重要嘅。
And why is this so?
點解呢？
Because as Jesus said,
耶穌已經所講嘅。
Where a person's treasure is stored, that is where a person's heart is.
咁耶穌已經講就話：你嘅財寶在哪裏，你的心也在哪裏。
Therefore, we should strive to be good stewards of the possessions of the things that God has given to us.
所以我哋就要做呢個好好嘅管家，因為我哋有呢個神所賜俾我哋嘅財產。
We should use the things that God has given to us to invest them in a way to please God.
咁神所賜俾我哋嘅所有，我哋就要用呢啲事情嚟討神喜悅。
Instead of investing what we have received from God for just our own enjoyment.
並唔係用神所賜俾我哋嘅東西嚟為咗我哋自己嘅享受。
We ought to use it for God's work.
要用嚟喺神嘅工作上。
We should also use it in order to help those who are in need.
亦都要幫助嘅人。
So the principle that Jesus was trying to convey
咁耶穌想講俾我哋嘅原則就係
is one of a just steward, not an unjust one.
係呢個義嘅管家，並唔係呢個不義嘅管家。
Based upon the content of the parable,
咁我哋喺呢個比喻嘅內容
we can see how the unjust steward uses master's resources as a means for his own personal enjoyment.
咁呢個不義嘅管家就用佢嘅主人嘅資源，為咗佢自己 嘅享受。
He also used his master's resources in order to advance his own life.
佢亦都用佢嘅主人嘅資源嚟可以進步佢自己嘅生活。
Is this what Jesus wants us to be?
呢個係咪耶穌想我哋所做嘅事呢？
No.
並唔係。
Jesus wants his followers to be just and righteous stewards.
耶穌想佢嘅跟隨佢嘅人要做呢個公正有義嘅管家。
Therefore, if we understand that everything that we have and we own is a gift from God,
如果我哋明白我哋所有嘅事，亦都係神所賜俾我哋嘅，
is a gift,
係神嘅禮物。
then we know that God is the owner of everything and we are merely God's stewards.
咁我哋就知道我哋所有嘅事，亦都係屬於神，我哋只係呢個物質上嘅管家。
As such, we should use the master's resources in order to further the goals of the master.
所以我哋就要用我哋嘅主人嘅資源嚟繼續做好神我哋所主人嘅事情。
Let's jump back to Luke chapter 16.
我哋睇翻路加福音第16章。
Luke chapter 16, verse 10 to verse 12.
路加福音第16章第10至到12節。
Verse 10.
第10節。
He who is faithful in what is least is faithful also in much, and he who is unjust in what is least is unjust also in much. Verse 11.
第11節。
Therefore, if you have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon, who will commit to your trust the true riches? Verse 12.
第12節。
And if you have not been faithful in what is another man's, who will give you what is your own?
第10節，人在最小的事上上終生，在大事上也終生；在最小的事上不義，在大事上也不義。第11節，倘若你蒙在不義的錢財上不終生，誰還把那真實的錢財託付你蒙呢？第12節，倘若你蒙在別人的東西上不終生，誰還把你蒙自己的東西給你蒙呢？
In these verses,
喺呢經節當中，
we see Jesus is expanding the principle that he taught in verse 9.
咁耶穌就係擴闊咁解釋喺第9節嘅原則。
So there are three clear things that Jesus mentioned in these verses.
咁好喺呢個經節當中，耶穌喺度講有3個好清楚嘅事。
These things all refer to materialistic possessions.
每件事就係關於呢個物質上嘅事。
So we see in verse 10,
喺第10節當中，
Jesus mentioned firstly what is called the least.
就所講第一樣所講嘅就係小的事。
These refer to the things which are of very low value.
咁就代表呢個比較小價值嘅事。
Especially when you compare it to the rewards of the future that we could receive.
特別係當我哋同未來所得到嘅獎賞咁個比較，
These are indeed of low value.
呢啲真係微小嘅價值。
Then in verse 11,
第11節當中，
Jesus secondly mentions the unrighteous mammon.
就係呢個不義嘅錢財、不義嘅馬蒙。
This refers to the wealth or the things that we have that are often used for ungodly purposes.
就係代表呢啲錢我哋可能做呢啲不義嘅事嘅錢財。
And then in verse 12,
喺第12節，
there's a third thing that is mentioned.
咁就第3件事係被講嘅。
And Jesus mentioned that these are simply another man's things.
耶穌講就係在別人的東西。
This means that these things do not belong to them, but belong to us.
就係話呢啲事情係唔屬於我哋。
In fact, these are things that belong to God,
其實呢啲事係屬於神，
because it is God who has entrusted these things to us.
因為係神託付呢啲事情給我哋。
So with this in mind,
就如果咁樣諗，
we should be faithful with the materialistic possessions that we have received from God.
咁我哋就要好承受緊用起神所賜俾我哋嘅物質事。
In fact, we should use them wisely to accomplish God's will.
咁就要用呢啲事好聰明緊用呢啲事嚟完成神嘅意。
In fact, within these verses,
咁喺你啲經節當中，
we're also told that if a person is faithful in little,
咁我哋就見到，如果一人在最小嘅事有終生，
then that person will also be faithful in much.
咁呢個人就會喺大事上亦都會終生。
Now, similarly, if a person is dishonest in little,
但係如果你喺小事上係唔誠實嘅，
then he will also be dishonest in much.
咁大事上佢亦都會唔誠實。
Now, obviously, God would wish that every one of us is faithful in whatever He has given to us.
當然神嘅希望就係我哋每一個錯在呢個事都會終生嘅。
The point is that if we can't be faithful with the things that we have got from God now,
但係如果我哋所得係我哋如果唔終生用起神所而家賜俾我哋嘅事，
what has God already given to us?
神已經賜俾我哋啲咩呢？
God has already given us wealth.
咁神已經賜俾我哋錢財，
He has already given us possessions.
已經賜俾我哋呢啲物質
He
事，
has already given us a type of lifestyle on this earth.
咁已經賜俾我哋喺呢個世上嘅生活。
If we are unable to be faithful with these things right now,
如果我哋唔可以現在緊終生嚟用起神所賜俾我哋嘅事，
and don't forget, these things do not actually belong to us.
我哋唔好唔記得呢啲事係其實唔屬於我哋嘅。
We have just been entrusted with them for the time being.
神只係託付呢啲事情俾我哋。
And yet, if we are unfaithful in these things right now,
但係如果我哋喺現在緊唔終生，
then how can we be entrusted with what is mentioned as the true riches?
咁我哋就點可以俾託付呢啲真正嘅錢財呢？
And
真實嘅錢財呢？
what is this true riches?
呢個真實嘅錢財係咩呢？
It's eternal life.
就係永生。
If you can't be faithful with what you have now, how can you be entrusted the true riches, which is eternal life?
咁如果我哋現在緊係唔終生，咁神點可以託付呢啲真實嘅錢財俾我哋呢？
This is a very provoking question.
呢個係問題係會令到我哋喺咁嘅思想。
We ask that God helps us all.
我哋求神嚟幫助我哋。
Now let's look at verse 13.
我睇13節，
Luke chapter 16,
路加福音第16章
verse 13.
13節，
Verse 13.
第13節。
No servant can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will be loyal to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon.
一個僕人不能侍奉兩個主，不是我這個愛那一個，就是從這個輕那一個。你們不能又侍奉神而又侍奉馬門。
Verse 13 gives us a focus on how we can apply the teachings about unrighteous mammon.
咁第13節就焦點就係我哋點樣可以用呢啲教導嚟喺呢個不義嘅馬門不義嘅馬門嘅教導。
In essence, Jesus was teaching that a servant cannot serve two masters.
就耶穌所講嘅、所教導嘅，就係一個僕人係唔可以侍奉兩個主人。
And why is this so?
點解咁樣呢？
Why can't I keep everyone happy?
點解我唔可以令到每一個人開心呢？
It's because a servant cannot be loyal to two masters at the same time.
因為一個僕人係唔可以對兩個主人忠誠嘅。
Especially when both masters, they stand for and support very different things.
特別係因為呢個兩個主人嘅支持嘅事係好唔同。
The same message is also mentioned in Matthew chapter 6 verse 24.
咁同樣嘅信息就係記載喺馬太福音第6章第24節。
And we all know today that we should be loyal and faithful to God.
我哋今日就知道我哋應該向神終身又對神有崇生嘅。
Yes, for practical reasons, we will have to use unrighteous mammon to live our lives.
當然嘅，我哋可能會要用呢個不義嘅馬門嚟喺呢個世上嚟生活。
But mammon cannot be our master.
但係馬門並唔可以做我哋嘅主人。
We need to be loyal and faithful to God.
我哋要對神又信生又忠誠。
And if we are able to do this,
如果我哋可以咁做嘅話，
then God is our master.
咁神就係我哋嘅主人。
And then everything that we own will be at God's disposal.
咁我哋所有嘅事亦都可以俾神嚟用嘅。
In other words,
換句話嚟講，
the faithful steward,
呢個忠誠嘅僕人，
the master who is God himself,
咁呢個主人就係神嘅。
he will allow all that he has to be used by God.
咁佢嗰所有佢就會俾神用。
Used by God for the purpose of what? For building up the kingdom of God.
點樣俾神用呢？就係俾神嚟建立神嘅國。
But what happens if we choose to serve mammon?
但係如果我哋係想侍奉馬門呢，
What does this actually mean?
咁就係咩意思呢？
Let's jump to Philippians chapter 3.
我哋睇下腓立比書第3章。
Philippians chapter 3,
腓立比書第3章
verse 18 and verse 19.
第18至到19節。
Philippians chapter 3, verse 18 and 19.
腓立比書第3章第18至到19節。
Verse 18.
第18節。
For many walk, of whom I have told you often, and now tell you, even weeping, that they are the enemies of the cross of Christ. Verse 19.
第19節。
Whose end is destruction, whose God is their belly, and whose glory is in their shame, who set their mind on earthly things.
第18節，因為有許多人行事是基督十字架的仇敵。我屢次告訴你們，現在又流淚的告訴你們。第19節，他們的結局就是沉淪，他們的神就是自己的肚腹，他們以自己的羞辱為榮耀，專以地上的事為念。
Their minds is set on earthly things.
佢哋嘅思想只係為咗地上嘅事。
These verses simply describe to us what those people who serve mammon are like.
咁呢個經節就形容，如果一個人點侍奉馬蒙，佢哋點樣會咁樣？
They are the ones who live according to their belly.
咁佢哋只會係生活喺用佢自己嘅肚腹。
They strive only for the materialistic things of the world. For what? For gratifying their desires.
佢哋只係會追求呢個世上嘅物質事，因為想滿足佢自己嘅慾望。
They pay no attention to the things of the future.
佢唔會理將來嘅事。
More importantly, they will not even bother preparing for their spiritual future.
佢亦都唔會為咗佢嘅屬靈嘅將來被預備。
Let's look at Luke chapter 12.
我哋睇下路加福音第12章。
Luke chapter 12.
路加福音第12章。
Verse 16 to verse 21.
16節至到21節。
Now, verse 16 to 21 is another parable spoken by Jesus.
咁路加福音第12章又講起另外一個比喻。
Again, a very rich man making preparations for his future.
亦都係多個財主嚟為佢嘅未來嚟咁嘅預備。
And then at the end, thinking that he has gained so much wealth, now is the time for him to enjoy his labors.
佢就喺度覺得，因為我一世上已經爭取咁多錢財，咁佢就覺得我自己可以享受佢嘅收成。
Now is the time to really enjoy life.
咁就而家我真係可以享受我嘅生活。
Yet who would have thought that he would not even have the opportunity to do this?
但係邊個會想到嘅？咁佢其實冇呢個機會嚟享受。
This is a servant of Mammon.
呢個就係馬蒙嘅僕人。
Does not prepare for his spiritual future.
無為咗佢嘅屬靈嘅將來嚟被預備。
Striving only for materialistic things.
只係想追求呢個世上嘅物質事。
Thinking that he could secure his future.
因為佢覺得係可以確保佢自己嘅未來。
Yet he would never have thought he would not have the opportunity to do this.
但係佢自己都唔會知道佢其實冇呢個咁嘅機會。
And if we are honest with ourselves,
咁如果我哋對自己係誠實嘅，
we realize that there are many, many real-life examples of these kinds of people around us.
我哋可以見到我哋周圍有呢個例子。
And this could be people that we know outside of church.
譬如喺教會外嘅人。
Maybe people within the church.
可能亦都會喺教會內嘅人。
People at work.
或者我哋嘅同事。
Or even friends that we grew up with.
或者係我哋嘅朋友。
There are real-life examples of people who serve Mammon, yet they do not have the opportunity to enjoy the fruit of their labor.
我哋可以見到呢啲人可能係侍奉呢個馬蒙，令到佢係冇得享受佢嘅所有嘅。
We should take heed from what the Bible teaches us.
咁我哋就要好好記得聖經所教導我哋嘅事。
A servant cannot serve two masters.
一個僕人係唔可以侍奉兩個主人。
We can only either serve God or Mammon.
我哋只係可以侍奉神或者馬蒙。
This is a fact.
呢個就係事實。
Each master will demand a person's total loyalty.
因為每個主人係一定要一個僕人完全嘅忠誠。
It is impossible to love and please both masters at the same time.
其實討好兩個主人係一個冇可能嘅事。
Especially when both masters are conflicting with one another.
特別係呢個兩個主人係唔一樣衝突。
Especially as we know.
特別係我哋知道。
Pursuing the materialistic things of this life comes from our lust and fleshly desires.
我哋追求我呢啲世上嘅物質事，就係嗰個原根就係呢個情慾事。
This is contrary to the spiritual growth that God demands of us.
呢個同神所要我哋嘅屬靈嘅長進係相反嘅。
Let's look at Romans chapter 8.
我哋睇下羅馬書第8章。
Romans chapter 8,
羅馬書第8章
verse 5 to verse 8.
第5至到第8節。
Romans chapter 8,
羅馬書第8章
verse 5 to 8.
第5至到第8節。
Verse 5.
第5
For
節。
those who live according to the flesh set their minds on the things of the flesh, but those who live according to the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. Verse 6.
第6節。
For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Verse 7.
第7
Because the carnal mind is enmity against God, for it is not subjected to the law of God, nor indeed can be. Verse 8.
第8
So
節。
then, those who are in the flesh cannot please God.
因為隨從肉體的人體貼肉體的事，隨從聖靈的人體貼聖靈的事。第6節。體貼肉體的就是死，體貼聖靈的乃是生命平安。第7節。原來體貼肉體的就是與神為仇，因為不服神的律法也是不能服。第8節。而且屬用肉體的人不能得神的喜歡。
So, according to the verses we have read,
等我哋頭先所讀嘅經節，
we cannot truly love and serve one master without giving up on the other.
我哋唔可以真正愛一個主人，但係冇放棄到另外一個主人。
We have to choose to serve God.
我哋一定要選擇嚟侍奉神，
Because this is the master that can bring you all the blessings you would want.
因為呢個主人係可以賜俾我哋所想要嘅恩典。
Mammon will only lead you to destruction.
馬蒙只係會令到你哋嘅滅亡。
From the verse we have read also, it tells us that if we are carnally minded, that is, we only think of the flesh, that we can never please God.
咁我頭先所讀嘅經節，亦都話，如果我哋係從肉體嘅，咁我哋永遠都唔可以令到神喜悅。
May God help us all.
願神幫助我哋。
Now, in today's sharing, we've studied the parable of the unjust steward.
我同大家嘅分享，今日就係呢個不義管家嘅比喻。
I hope that we now understand that Jesus was not promoting and praising dishonest action,
我希望我哋大家就明白，耶穌並唔係推動呢個唔誠實嘅行動，
but rather Jesus was using the example of how earthly men can act very shrewdly.
但係耶穌想用呢啲世上嘅人嘅比喻，就係話佢哋點可以咁聰明。
Using that they are able to use the things that they have in order to secure their future.
因為佢可以用佢哋所有嘅嚟確保佢自己嘅未來。
And how is this example, this message, relevant to those who follow Jesus?
咁呢個信息同我哋跟隨耶穌嘅人有咩關係呢？
It is an encouragement to tell us that we should also act shrewdly for the purpose of securing our spiritual future.
就係勉勵我哋，就話我哋亦都要咁好聰明咁嚟行動，為咗我哋嘅屬靈嘅未來。
To secure it.
嚟保證我哋嘅屬靈嘅未來。
That is to say,
就係話，
we should recognize that the things that we possess has been entrusted to us by God.
咁我哋所有嘅係已經俾神託付俾我哋嘅。
They are not actually ours, they are actually belonging to God.
其實係唔屬於我哋，係屬於神，
They belong to Jesus.
係屬於耶穌。
And if we have this mindset,
咁如果我哋有咁嘅思想嘅
then we
話，
should use the things that Jesus has given us for the purpose of furthering the work of God.
就係用神所賜俾我哋嘅事嚟繼續為神做好呢個工作。
And this can be applied in so many different ways.
我哋可以用呢啲教導喺好唔同嘅方法。
The reality is that we all need to be sensitive to the teaching of this parable.
其實我哋每個人都要對呢個比喻嘅教導要比較敏感。
Now we know the teaching behind this parable. How can we do better?
就係話我哋已經知道呢個比喻嘅教導，咁我哋點可以做得咁好呢？
How are we going to urgently secure our spiritual future?
我哋咪好迫切緊確保我哋自己嘅屬靈嘅未來呢？
Or do we serve Mammon?
或者我哋係侍奉馬門，
And we do it for the purpose of satisfying our own wants?
但係我哋侍奉馬門係因為想令到我哋得到我哋想要嘅事，
Or do we serve God only?
或者我哋係只係侍奉神，
It can only be one or the other.
只係某一個嘅。
But one thing's for sure.
但係有一定嘅好肯定嘅，
If you choose correctly,
如果我哋選擇正確，
then the blessings you can get from God will be beyond what you can ever imagine.
咁神所賜俾我哋恩典係會比我哋所想像嘅咁好。
May God guide us and help us all.
願神帶領幫助我哋。
And all glory be unto our Heavenly Father.
願榮耀歸於我哋嘅天父。
Hallelujah. Amen.
哈利路亞。
Sing hymn
唱讚美詩
424.
424首。
Hymn 424.
424首。
Please rise.
靜起立。
在世遺憾裏，間爭據在異鄉，我的家在遠方，就在那黃金岸。今日受差遣，作使者顯真光，我樂意工作為我王，美好頌聲我要傳揚。眾天使亦為此歌唱，願你與神和好，我救主發此聲，與父神和面論望。這是我王命令，福音遍地傳揚，當眾罪惡數目，認罪悔改回轉。從他父子者，必以血統為王，我樂意盡命為我王。美好頌聲我要傳揚，眾天使亦為此歌唱。願你與神和好，我救主發此聲，與父神和面論望。主命我去傳揚，天家美好故鄉，勝過沙岸平原，永遠喜樂平安。世間無處樂土，信這長享平安，我樂意盡忠為我王。美好頌聲我要傳揚，眾天使亦為此歌唱。願你與神和好，我救主發此聲，與父神和面論望。Please be seated.
請坐。
I'll give thanks to God for His guidance.
感謝神嘅帶領。
Tonight's service is now drawing to an end.
咁我哋嘅今晚嘅聚會就完畢。
Now it's time to pray.
現在係禱告嘅時候。
In our prayers, we ask God to continue to guide Newcastle Church.
禱告當中，我哋求神繼續帶領紐卡素教會。
May the Lord guide the leadership, the deacons, and the church board members.
求神繼續帶領我哋嘅執事、我哋嘅領導者、我哋嘅教會嘅負責人。
May the Lord also lead forward the divine works of the church.
亦都求神帶領我哋所謂去做嘅成功。
In our prayers, let's also remember the members who are ill in health.
緊我哋嘅禱告當中，亦都要記住我哋嘅信徒身體健康嘅信徒。
And also pray on behalf of the members who have not been coming to church for a while.
亦都為信徒係可能冇咁多機會嚟參加聚會，為佢哋代禱。
We ask that the Spirit of God moves their hearts so that they can feel that they are still very much in our thoughts.
咁我哋求神嘅靈就可以感動佢哋嘅心，令到佢哋知道佢亦都會繼續喺神嘅生裏邊。
For those members who wish to receive the laying of hands,
如果弟兄姊妹係想按手嘅
please come before the pulpit.
請跪前面。
We ask that the ministers assist you in your prayers.
咁我哋嘅執事就會為你哋代禱。
So let's all kneel down to pray in one accord.
我哋跪低禱告。
In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, we pray. 眾永是有福。眾命令的人是有福，有福有福所中報。
Steward 上個星期平安集會。
大家平安。